Welcome to my YouTube channel here for Northwoods PT. You can visit my website following the link below. It's northwoodspt.com. Today we're going to go over the disc golf warm-up. It can be found in my new book called Disc Golf Handbook. There's a link on the website to purchase it from Amazon in both ebook and paperback version. But today we'll go through the whole warm-up. You can also find a PDF printable copy at my website that you can print out, throw in your disc golf bag, have with you anytime you're going out to the course. So 5 exercises. We're going to start with what I call a disc orbit. So I'm going to take my disc here. Starting in front of my face, I'm going to create a tight circle around my head. All right. As I go, I'm trying to create this tight circle to get my shoulders warmed up. The whole time I'm staying long through my spine. What I've got here on the sheet is doing about 10 of them. But for all of these warm-ups, just do what feels comfortable. But you're going to go about 10 times each direction. I'm going to go ahead and show you the other direction. What you may find, as I do, is one direction is a little easier than the other, and that's okay. Understand that we're just doing the best we can. I'll show you from the side here as well what we're trying to accomplish here to get our shoulders warmed up and start getting thinking about our posture and staying long through that spine. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is called what I call a Scarecrow. It's going to warm up the shoulders and the neck a little bit more. So with our arms out to our sides, elbows in line with our shoulder and our elbow joint at about 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate all the way down while looking to the side, and I'm going to rotate up while looking the other way. All right. On this one, you're going to go at a nice controlled pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're trying to maximize that motion each direction. We're going to do about 12 rotations each way. Good. You should feel your shoulders starting to burn here just a little bit as you're getting blood flowing to it, and that's exactly what we want. We'll go for about 12 each way there. Okay. Next is what I call sprinkler. This is just a really good thoracic mobility or trunk mobility exercise. We're also going to be working on the neck a little bit more as well, because there's a lot of movement that happens between our neck and our trunk when we're throwing a disc. So it's a little hard to see from this view, but I'm going to stand with one foot in front of the other, so what we call a stagger stance. All right. With my arms out in front, I'm going to turn towards the back leg. So in this case, my right leg is back. I'm going to turn my body towards that right leg as far as I can. I'm not going to let my head move, okay? What we're trying to do is get some mobility through the neck by rotating below it, okay? As I rotate, I can let everything move, my hips included, as long as my head stays facing forward and my feet stay planted on the ground, okay? I'll show you from the side a couple of these so you can get the idea there. And just like everything, we'll do this on both sides. We're going to go for about 10 rotations on each side. So now I'm going to put my left foot in the back because I'm rotating that way now. All the rules are the same. Just like we had with the disc orbit, you may find one direction is easier to turn than the other. No big deal. Don't forget this is just a warm-up. So do what your body lets you do. Don't get too worked up about how far you go. Just start to feel your body warming up and getting ready for the day. Okay? So we'll say that was about 10 each direction. I'm going to grab my disc off the ground here. For this next exercise, it's a lunge with some rotation. You do not have to hold a disc. I like to. It just helps me grip a little bit harder, get some more blood flow into my fingertips, to my forearms, which is going to really set me up again for success on that first tee. So holding the disc however you want. You're going to step to the side and you're going to lunge into that leg you're stepping with. As you're lunging, you're going to rotate over that front leg. And then you're going to push yourself back up to standing. So it's a lunge with rotation and then back up. We're doing this exercise for a lot of reasons. One, starting to get some blood flow through the legs and starting to get our hips warmed up. But we're adding the rotation because that's really what happens when you throw a disc. You plant on that front leg and you turn that body over the top of it to get that throw. Okay? Good. Going to go and go the other direction for a few, and then I'll show you from the side. Good. Just like we said with the last exercise, this is a warm-up. You don't have to go too fast or too aggressive. Do what feels right for you, but you should start to feel your legs getting a little blood flow through them. Start to feel like your trunk's starting to mobilize and loosen up for you, that you can move a little easier as you go through this. Good. So for this one, I recommend about 8 each direction, but again, whatever feels comfortable for you. Final exercise, number 5, is just warming up our forearms through just a little bit of stretching. So we're going to pull back through our fingertips. We're going to feel a stretch along the palm and into the bottom of the forearm here. We're going to hold this about 15 seconds. We'll do this on both sides, okay, maybe in a quick 15. But again, just whatever feels comfortable. And then you're going to do the same position with the arm, but now through the back of the hand, you're going to pull down. And you'll feel this to the top of the forearm, okay? While we finish up our forearm stretching here, one thing I often like to do is continue to work my legs. So it's kind of hard to see here with the video, but I can do some high knees while I'm standing here. I can do some butt kickers. I can even just start to go up and down on my toes, or even just walk around while I'm doing this, continuing to get my legs warm, getting me ready for that tee off. All right, so I hope you enjoyed what we went over here today. As you can see, it was super fast, super simple, not hard to implement into your routine before a game. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to visit my website at northwoodspt.com. There you can find all my contact information. Shoot me a message if you have a question. You can also find a link to purchase the book there, as well as a print off PDF copy of what we just went over today.